We're in the finishing laps of the reform, and typically the finishing lapse is more critical than all the other lapses after you've made those lapses. So taking our eyes off the ball in the last lap could even take away the advantages we had secured earlier on. So by 2013, our key target is to bring proper alignment in the transmission segment, because generally speaking, that's the highway. If you can grow all the power at the generation level, you don't have a transmission capability, the power gets stranded upstream. It doesn't go downstream at all. So our 2013 main focus is transmission and gas. As we grow transmission, there will be more power investments, generation investments, and they will need more gas, especially the thermal. So our strategy for 2013 is don't take your eyes off gas or transmission.
Now, currently the government is at 4,000 megawatts, but how much are you targeting for 2013?
Our conservative target, and we have targets in the different streams. For instance, our conservative target at the generation side is to build our capacity to the level where we're comfortable at about 9,000-10,000 available capability. But it would be nice to have all of that in the household. But transmission projects have a longer gestation period, and then the alignment of that segment with the upstream could constrain us. And also gas is also a long gestation project model. So it's difficult to also bring them into a process very quickly. So between gas and transmission, if we're able to get 6,000, 6,005 by December 2013, for me it would be a conservative projection. And our government too insists on under-promising and over-delivering. So it would be nice for us to talk less and deliver more. So around 6,005 would be very doable if you look at what is possible in the upstream and what can be possible when we do the right thing in the midstream.
Now, we've already seen certain setbacks when it comes to Canada's Manitoba taking over the transmission company of Nigeria. Now, if bidders don't meet the scheduled targets, what happens?
In a way, you are jumping the gun because it's a problem we've highlighted, we've recognized. We're tooling at it, we're conferencing on it, we're engaging with it. It does appear that one way or the other, government ownership and operation of these assets must be on the table until there is a new owner. But that also has impact on budget, has impact on manpower, has impact on capex, opex. There are a lot of implications when that happens. We pray that it doesn't happen, but we'd rather be ready for it than just be caught up with it.
Tell us a little bit more about the government's progress in gas and gas to power, and certainly what are the targets you're aiming to achieve by Q1 2014?
The Q1 targets are largely the total deliverables of the NIPP projects. All of the NIPP generation projects totaling about 4,800 megawatts will come through by that timeline. Virtually all of the transmission line and substation projects of the NIPP also are targeted to be delivered at that timeline. Those two are major milestones for NIPP for us. We targeted them for end of December 2013, but just to play safe, it's a worst case scenario. By Q1 2014, we should have those projects all flowed into the grid.
The whole expansion in Nigeria's power sector isn't over. What are some of the areas open for investment?
Investment-wise, across the value chain is available for investors. It depends on your appetite, your structure, your capacity. Yeah, we're not where we should be in generation. So if you want to build a greenfield power plant, you are in play. We're not where we should be in transmission. If you want to build transmission lines on long transmission lines at 330 kV levels on acceptable commercial terms, you are in play. If you want to be a supporter of our manpower development, capacity building process, you are in play. If you want to have a local manufacturing outfit for meters, smart meters, grid meters, strategic meters, you are in play. If you want to play with the regulator as a consultant, because they will always do technical regulation and they need manpower to read meters to recertify equipment. So you are in play. It's a broad new market, and it couldn't be bigger. If you talk about a market in Africa, it couldn't be bigger. Once the new owners come in play, the market goes to a different dimension because it's operated under private sector, and then people, willing buyers, willing sellers, come into the sector and apply their trade.